What's going on, everyone? Sal here. Been a minute, but I want to put out top 6 stocks. Well, 6 stocks that you need to be paying attention to this week, especially. I think one of these 6, or all of these 6, are going to give someone out there a very nice return as soon as this week. With that being said, if you don't know how to trade, please check out my sponsors in the description. Click Tim Sykes or Black Box Trader or EquityFeed.com or all 3. It's your boy Sal. Let's get straight into it. As you can see here, the overall market is starting to cool down here. So we're now below the 10 moving average. And, I think it's time for us to kind of refocus back on the penny plays. And what's more reliable to trade than some of these great low RSI tickers? All right, so I put up 6 tickers that I think you should focus on. Let's hop right into it. All right, so we're going to get right into it right now, folks. Let me pull up my list and we'll get straight into it. All right. A second here. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Ticker first one. Football season is back in. So let's go ahead and get things started the right way. There it is. First ticker, CLDC, folks. Now I know what you're saying. Sal, where's the volume? I'm saying that the volume is going to come. Now, if you don't know anything about China Lending Corporation, basically all you need to know is that this is a company that basically focuses on lending to the unbanked in China. Rural farmers, small to medium enterprises, SMEs is what they call them in the finance space. China Lending Corporation is one of the biggest companies in China that specializes in this field. Now, here's the thing. The stock has incredible spikeability. This is what we love to see in place. It's ran before. You can look up the chart. It's ran before when you get it at the right time. I think we're starting to get to those low RSI levels where they're either going to put out some news or you're just going to be able to play the spike on this one when it gets to those single-digit RSI levels. Pay very attention to it. All right? The volume will show up. Trust me. Next ticker, CLS or SLS, excuse me. Now, SLS is SLS Life Sciences Group, a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company that focuses on the novel cancer immunotherapies for various cancer indications. All right, SLS is the ticker. Another stock that's very low float. It's working its way higher, right? We can see here that we do have some buyers coming into the stock, and it's showing in the RSI. But we know that just because a rising RSI from a low RSI level doesn't necessarily mean that it's straight up from here. So you got to pay attention to it because obviously people are coming into the stock. It's got decent average volume, but you still have to make sure you position yourself into the stock appropriately. Next ticker, FLKS. Fleks Pharmaceutical is a company that develops, commercializes products for the treatment of muscle cramps, spasms, and other, irregularities associated with neurological conditions. The ticker is FLKS. This one, I might have gotten you in here a little bit late, folks. I mean, FLKS is already on the move higher from the low RSI levels. So FLKS is one you got to pay attention to. They could have a second day. You could have another pullback. Regardless, if we get back to sub 20 on the RSI, as you can see, it's already proven to us that it can bounce off a low sub 20, high teens RSI level. So we know that it can happen. Now that we know that, we can come back into this stock if we do get to a red day. If it's as soon as tomorrow or the day after, we can get a 5 to 6 to 7% bump on FLKS. Next ticker, PULM. PULM, if you've been watching the show long enough, you already know, everything you need to know about PULM. You want to talk spikeability? I don't think there's any penny stock that we can talk about over the last 2.5 years that has been able to run so consistently as PULM. I mean, we can go through, just pull out the chart and do it yourself on the daily and see how incredible this stock jumps. All right, we're talking 20, 30, 40% in a day sometimes. PULM has had a really tough 6 months. It's had a really tough week and a half. So I think PULM, with the doji sign that we got on Friday, could be an indication that we're in for some buying to come into the stock and for us to be able to benefit 5, 10, 15% plus in PULM off these RSI levels. PULM is that ticker. Next one, TNXP, Tonix Pharmaceuticals. I love these pharmaceutical biotech plays because you can, assure that if it's got great, daily average volume, if it gaps down $5, 20%, 40%, whatever it is, that you're going to have buyers to want to come back into these plays. TNXP is another one. Now, this company is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company that focuses on discovering and developing pharmaceutical solutions to treat serious neuropsychiatric conditions. The stock's lost almost 40% of its value over the last month and a half. It's been trending sideways. The RSI is at high, double digits here. I mean, in the high teens, right? 16 is what I'm seeing right now. And holding $1 share. I know it's not as cheap as you guys would want it. You love it dirt cheap. But the fact that it's holding one, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, a 10, 20% move, a 10-cent move here is 10% on your money. A 20-cent move here is nearly 20% on your money as a return. So TNXP could deliver some really solid returns here if it continues to hold these levels. You're going to see buyers get, a lot more secure and feel confident about the fact that this thing could go up. I'm going to say it's going to hit the 10 moving average, which is at the 140 level. I'm not going to say, hold on, let me take that back. I can't promise it, but I'm excited about the possibility of TNXP getting back to that 10 moving average. Next ticker, this is your bonus, all right? AMPE, because I want you to understand the power of the setup, the power of this low RSI setup that many of us have seen time and time again. AMPE, the stock dropped huge. It was a 50% plus loss that day. And what happened? The very next day, you had buyers pick it up on another gap down open. So the stock gapped down the very next day, and you had buyers, as indicated by these green candles here. Let me tell you something. If you're buying these lows, you're walking away with 20, 30% on your money in a span of 2 days. All right, and that's if you sold it at the close. I mean, as you can see here, there's a wick here, so that tells you that there was a possibility that you could have earned even more money. These are the kind of opportunities I'm shopping for. These are the kind of opportunities I'm interested in right now because they've been so reliable. And I've kind of, gone away from it. I need to come back to it because I'm seeing here the probabilities are just so much in your favor to be successful, to generate a return on your capitals. Your boy Sal. Click subscribe right now if this is your first time watching. Press like on this video. Leave a comment on the description if you want to see more videos like this. Until next time, take care, everyone. I'm out.